Brando, and it's Christmas in Red Dead. Look at that. Free coat. Free repeater. Free email. Ability card upgrade for free. Alright, we're gonna get a gun. Valentine, I suspect. Yep. Merry Christmas, Crips.
welcome back, man. So, what are you aiming for today?
Aiming for. Shit.
Those Brits really knew what they were doing with the Lancaster. The Litchfield was just fine, but this only holds 14 rounds to the Litchfield 16, but you should see what it does with them. Poetry. If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Where's my free repeater?
The sheriff's gotten after himself at one point. Don't listen to the folk around here. I do not and will not ever do arms business with no gang. Well, all right. This'll be here when you need it. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
Sure.
Beautiful condition. Keep it up. Why don't we enhance your gun? See how much more it can do.
Let's go. Wait for that to go on
Shit, you gotta
sale.
treat that thing as good as your horse, all right? You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. Bet that piece could use a personal touch now that you've had it for some time. Yeah, beautiful condition. Keep it up. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
Get us a bounty, Grimace. Shit. Shit, I need to play this some more. Let's bring in the shepherd.
Okay, this crazy son of a bitch? Virgil Edwards, the Shepherd, leader of a sect called the Seventh Generation, who believe mankind's about to face its final reckoning. A sadist with a silver tongue who's been gathering lost souls from far and wide, promising eternal salvation. He's gone to ground, hasn't been seen in months, but folk been saying he's put out a call to arms for some kind of mass cleansing of sin. Groups of his followers are camped out in Roanoke Ridge, north of Annisburg, waiting for their shepherd to appear and show them the way. Maybe one of them has some information that'll lead you to him, so he can face his own reckoning.
He's here. Hey, was that him?
What's
Oh
up?
yeah.
Is there Christmas shit on Red Dead?
Yeah, they're giving it they got like ammo pack, and there's like a variation on one of the guns you can get for free.
I don't know if I want to log all the way out for that.
I'm doing one of the new legendary bounty.
I guess I'll log out, whatever. Just do the fucking heist without getting caught, and I get caught at the very end. It's fucking annoying. Because, like, I don't know, it's hard to see these fucking guys through the bushes, and if you don't get the perfect headshot on them, they don't go down.
Yeah.
If they don't go down, you're automatically caught. So I kind of want to try the sniper rifle loadout.
Oh yeah, hit them from afar.
Yeah, but you get a pistol too, so you can still use like auto aim or whatever. But you can also like kill the guys in the guard towers and shit. I mean, I don't think that probably wouldn't help with all the fucking guys that you have to shoot through the bushes and just kind of guess where their head is.
Oh, someone just threw a tomahawk into my fucking face. Holy shit. Oh man. I've run out of lives.
A vintaged cube to, I don't know, a couple hours ago or whatever. Guy got super mad.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. He I don't know, he played a lodestone golem, and then he tried to cast, like, he upheavaled, so we returned our shit to our hand, like, okay, whatever. And then he cast, like, a Mox Pearl, Mox Ruby, Phyrexian Revoker, copy Mox Ruby, Tolarian Academy, like, whatever. And then next turn he's gonna have a shitload of mana. And I was like, oh, cool, I top decked a Phyrexian Revoker. So I'm gonna name Mox Ruby since you have two of those. And he got irritated, and then he played a lodestone golem. But because he played his lodestone golem, he couldn't replay his Ugin because he was 1 mana short. I'm like, alright, whatever. And then I cast a Torrential Gearhulk and started beating him down. And then and then I drew a commit to memory. So he tried to cast his Ugin, I just committed it, so he put it two from the top back in his deck. He's like, what the fuck? Played my Frost Titan or whatever and tapped down his thing and killed him. He's like, oh, yeah, the better player won. That sure was real good. Nice top deck, faggot.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Happy Kwanzaa to you too, man.
What a piece of shit.
I always get more joy when people get upset, though. So, like, it works out for me.
That's all good.
It's what I live for, is making other people upset. Festive
so
series? What is a festive series?
It's like showdown stuff, but
How do I join your shit?
I mean like
I can't join your from the title screen. I can't join your shit.
oh, it's because I'm in the middle of the bounty, legendary bounty thing. Probably. Jesus Christ.
Or like when you're on Arena and somebody's emoting constantly and then you fucking crush them, it's the best.
Yeah, it always feels
Like,
good to...
As soon as somebody starts emoting, I was like, oh. Then I like sit up. I'm like, okay, now I'm really paying attention. Because I'm invested in killing you. Since I can't kill you in real life, I need to kill you in this game.
I need you to suffer.
Just highlights the fact that there are just too many people on the planet. Just get rid of like 60% of them, at least.
They're unnecessary.
There are so many unnecessary people.
Oh, don't definitely.
I pretty much for my to get the quest, so you can just get the gold or whatever. I pretty much only play the Rakdos like mid-range deck, and I get so many people that
I feel it. He has many enemies.
emote or whatever. But at this point, I know the deck pretty well because it's basically all I play. And so I have a lot of games where I'll go down to like 1 or 2 life, and then I'll come back and win. Just because, like, I know what I have to play towards and whatever. And people get so fucking mad, it's great.
Oh shit! Someone ran. Oh my god! Ran up and macheted me. God damn it! This shit's hard.
What are you in, like a deathmatch type thing?
No, I'm doing a legendary bounty against a bunch of cultists, and they are some assholes.
So NPCs are macheting you or whatever.
Yeah, they're hitting me with tomahawks and all sorts of weird shit. They've got snipers.
It's snowing. Christmas tree in my camp. How do I put this in the fire?
God.
See if I can get my family upset tomorrow by bringing up the fact that Christmas is some Viking shit.
I was wondering if you were going to be at the family tomorrow. I kind of figured you would be.
Yeah, my my grandma did call me the other day to give me an update on the plans. She's like, "Oh, your aunt and uncle aren't getting in until late afternoon tomorrow, so we're gonna do dinner instead of lunch." Okay. Like, well, that's the plan so far. Okay.
Alright.
It's like, well, I just wanted to let you in on the plan. Okay. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what are you talking about? Like, these aren't like earth-shattering fucking. I mean, okay. You don't even need to call me. I'm gonna get there at the same time anyways.
I'll be there.
But I mean, you know, she's bored.
Yeah.
I can't really blame her. Like, I would probably be the same way if I fucking somehow managed to make it to that age. Just sit there on the porch, like, just call my brother. just call him. It's like, I'm fucking busy, man. What do you want? Like, nothing. I was just letting you know that I was thinking about going down to the store and getting a can of baked beans, you know? I don't know if I'd rather have baked beans or fucking jerky. You know what I'm saying?
Look at your thoughts on it.
God damn it. Are you drinking again? I mean, fucking, yeah. I'm fucking old, man. What do you want?
That's what I do.
Like that guy that lived to be like 112 down on 7th Street, the World War II veteran. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Holy shit.
Richard Overton.
I don't think I know him.
He just died like, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and he lived to be like 100, and I think when he died he was like 113 or something like that. And that motherfucker, all he did was like, he would go to church, and he pretty much only ate soup and bacon. Soup and bacon, basically. He smoked 20 cigars a day, and would wake up, start drinking coffee, and then switch to whiskey would switch to Dr. Pepper like during the day, and then switch to whiskey in like the afternoon. And he did that every day for his entire life. Like, what's the secret to a long life? It's like fucking cigars, whiskey, and bacon, I guess.
Wear down Shepard Virgil Edwards. Well, hopefully the bolt action will do that.
The picture of the fucking that they put in the paper of it was him sitting there with a cigar in his mouth and like a glass of whiskey and a fucking his M1 Garand from World War II. Just sitting on his porch with his fucking rifle and a glass of whiskey and a cigar. I was like, what a goddamn hero.
A magnificent motherfucker.
What am I even supposed to be doing? Why did I play this game?
Jesus Christ, this guy. Like, headshot after headshot to quote unquote wear him down.
My brother emailed me the other day. It was like, I got engaged. I'm like, alright, I'm not coming your way. It's like, oh, okay. I'm like, I fucking hate weddings and I don't want to go to Japan. Alright. But congrats or whatever, you know? You never know, you know.
Put congrats or whatever. Cure all.
30% off all Arabian war work and race horses. Isn't that just all the horses? Or it's not multi?
You are too strong to be human.
I'm too strong to be human. Jesus Christ. Headshot after headshot.
Discounts on the butcher table and the moonshine shack.
Mercy.
You gotta be
So
pretty
you
fucking
are
casual
the
to not
behemoth.
have those
You
things.
have earned my death, behemoth. Will you take it? I'm at
Or I guess
your
just like
mercy.
all you do in this game is troll people.
Kill me, behemoth,
What,
like
Red
a
Dead?
true dog.
Yeah, if at this point in the game you don't have a fucking butcher table,
Oh yeah.
like how do you still playing this game and you don't have a butcher table?
My children of light.
Like what have you been doing the whole time?
Yeah, it seems like a really easy thing to have by now.
You can get 30% off a butcher table. Great. What
I
a
don't-
fucking benefit.
Fuck.
I've gotten so many fucking tips from customers in Starbucks gift cards. And you just sit there and look at them like, do I look like a person that goes to Starbucks? Like, I don't even want, like, I'm not gonna use this. I have a collection of them at this point because every Christmas, all these white people give me Starbucks gift cards and I've never used any of them. I've got a fucking stack of them somewhere in my house.
Starbucks. That's funny as shit.
The lady that gave me one the other day was like, she gave me two of them. She's like, oh yeah, you know, these Starbucks. I was like, you know what we used to do in the army is just take the fucking MRE coffee and shove it in our lips, just the grounds.
Oh.
That's the coffee I like. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it keep you awake for hours. You just make coffee in your mouth, but it lasts a long time. It'll keep you up. She's like, okay. Like, that's the kind of coffee I like.
It was just a battle.
Okay.
Everywhere. In every
Yeah, I
town
don't
now,
do
those
that
who see
fucking,
the
like,
rich have become
pretend like we're getting coffee when really we're getting a milkshake. But, like, it's okay now because it's at a coffee place. So we're pretending like we're adults when really we're just getting
Perhaps
a
you know them
milkshake.
well.
Like, just get a milkshake. Don't be a pussy. Just go get a milkshake.
Have you peeled back their bonnet? If you have not, you have missed the seven born into their skin. They're all around you. And I will not languish in chains for long.
What the fuck? Are the controls different?
No?
I'm hitting X to run and it's just like ducking over and over.
Oh, the long arm of the law. We shall see.
I'm just trying to get to my moonshine shack.
Ah, my follower. trifled with. Release me.
These random NPCs talking shit.
Damn you to hell.
That'll happen.
That fucking Vintage League I played, I got so lucky too. Like, I was playing against a mono green deck, and I was definitely dead, and then he just kind of disconnected and quit and left, and then I won.
Huh.
Okay. Like, whatever, I'll take it.
It's a win is a win, I guess. That sucks. For them, I guess, but, I mean, good for you.
Yeah, fuck them. it helped me get my money back.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember how many. One or two, how the fuck do you Deadeye? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, both the...
These things still don't glow gold anymore. But, I did like one or two Commander Legends drafts, and then I fucking stopped because they're dumb.
Oh, yeah.
But I opened some like card. It was like, I don't know, some blue creature that if somebody draws a card, they don't get to draw a card, and instead you get to make a treasure.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
Apparently that card's worth a lot of money. Because I went to the bots and I sold it for like $60.
Holy shit.
I was like, okay. And they give me like 60 ticks. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use this for Vintage Draft, I guess. Like, I don't know why this card is 60 tickets, but...
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, fine. Apparently it's worth more now. Because I saw, I think, Saffron Olive talking about it. I was like, oh, I guess I should have held out because I wasn't going to use the ticks for anything until Vintage Cube started. Oh, what the fuck? I'm out of ingredients. I need canned peaches. Oh, yeah, let me just buy that. You have to go to your fucking, you have to go to the mailbox to collect that shit, though, don't you?
Yeah.
That's fucking annoying. Can't just have the Pony Express deliver this shit to me?
That's gonna take about 4 weeks.
It's fine, I'll just dance in the bar until they get here. God damn it, why is this so dark? Canned peaches, there we go. Buy max. 30 canned peaches.
Oh shit. Oh, it's a black bear.
Oh, but by the time I get there, you're not going to be able to add flavor anymore, right?
What?
By the time I get there and get back, because I already started the making the moonshine.
Oh yeah, if you already started it, you'll have to start it again.
Alright, whatever. Let's do
What the
the
fuck?
berry mint moonshine. Fine. I lose out on $20. Whatever. Who the fuck put all this Christmas shit in my bar?
The old lady.
Jenkins! Get all this shit out of here!
Jenkins.
I've still got like the gothic horror theme in my bar, but now it's covered in red and green lights.
Awesome. I'm really hoping like my hunter shit has lights strewn about like moose heads and shit.
I want to hire some like drag queens for my bar and really make all these cowpokes uncomfortable.
That'll do the trick.
Let's get an all male burlesque show. And just really get these guys fucking freaked out. You walk back into the bar and all the tables have moved to the other end of the room. They're just all in a group. Oh, what the fuck?
Items sold to a fence. Where's a nearby
Dude, did I tell you about the fucking burlesque show at the bar in Baltimore?
No, I don't think so.
I told you I was bartending at that bar in Baltimore for like a year, right?
Yeah.
It was like such a shitty fucking bar. Like, behind the bar, there was a hole in the floor that went down to the basement.
You told me about that one.
So, like, whenever I'd have a new guy come in, I'd be like, watch out for the fucking hole, or you'll fall into the basement. Also, the door's locked to the basement, and I don't know where the key is. So if you fall down there, you're just dead. I don't know. Well, like, Kip, like, was the owner, and he wasn't even, like, a bar guy. Like, he inherited the bar. Like, he's from Sparta, and they're supposed to go back to do military, because in, like, Greece, you have to join the military, or whatever, when you're, like, 19 or some shit.
Okay.
He got out of it, and just didn't do it, which means he can never go back to Greece, because he'll be arrested. Well, his cousin owned this building and owned the bar in it, and like when he skipped out on it too, but eventually they called him and they're like, you have to come do your military shit or we're coming to get you. I don't know why they caught on to him, and Kip worked for the CIA, that's why they didn't really go after him.
Oh.
Because Kip like married into money, and this the lady that he married was like one of the old money, like old American money families. Not like Vanderbilt, but it was a family like that. But he got in a car wreck, and his wife and his kid died in the car wreck. So the family was all like, fuck you. So he was just kind of like, left high and dry after that. Right. So like he doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
But since he was with them, he was going to all those like Eyes Wide Shut high society fucking parties or whatever. So the CIA like recruited him to spy on rich people. Basically. Like and like they weren't even doing anything, but they're like, just keep an eye on them and report whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. It's like he was doing that shit. Well, so the Greece didn't come after him, but they came after his cousin. And so his cousin had to go back to Greece, but his cousin was like, I don't know, just take the fucking building, run the bar, whatever. Well, when his cousin was gone, he ended up meeting some girl or whatever in the military. So he got married and he just stayed in Sparta. And so then Kip's just left here with his bar and like this smelly old Greek guy that lived upstairs. He was just like this homeless old guy, but he was like a friend of the family or something, so he couldn't kick him out.
You got
and this guy also just stole shit from all around. He would just walk around Baltimore just stealing random shit, like pantyhose, like just random shit.
Fuck.
So like I would walk upstairs and there would be like 100 packs of like pantyhose in this dude's room. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you? But he didn't speak English. He only spoke Greek. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, oh. And he also like there was no running water upstairs, so he would shit in a bucket and just like leave that in his room. Like, and it stank so fucking bad. There was no like there was no shower or bath or anything in that whole place, because like the building was in such bad disrepair because Kip would not pay any, like he was so cheap. And so this fucking guy is just like up there like whatever, like okay, this is fucking bananas. And there was like random stashes of like Oxycontin and Percocets and shit that the guy would get from the doctor or whatever, and he would just stash it all around the building. So I just find random bottles of Oxycontin that the guy had forgotten about. It's like expired by like years. And just like random garbage everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I took like a whole week at some point and like cleaned the whole bar out. I filled the bed of my truck up with just straight up garbage 6 times. And then cruised around the city to find random dumpsters to throw it in. Because he hadn't paid the comptroller in so long, the city stopped picking up our garbage.
Oh, God.
Which, like, it's illegal to throw your shit in somebody else's dumpster,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I don't know what else to do with it, and I want it to not be in my space. And, like, he was also just fucking terrible at, like, bar shit, right? Because he would go get, like, plastic bottles of vodka, but put it on display. I'm like, no, man, that's the shit you put in the well. Like, if they ask for well drink, that's what they get. If they want, like, Smirnoff, they pay more, but you put the Smirnoff up there. He's like, Smirnoff's like $20 a bottle. I'm like, yeah, but you're charging, like, $5 a shot, dude, and there's, like, 20 shots in the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this is the most... The profit margins in the bar business are fucking insane. What are you talking about? Like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, okay, whatever. But at one point, he's like, oh... I talked to these people, and they want to do a burlesque show. Because it was a music venue, and that's, like, how we got away with so much shit. Because, like, we didn't have to serve food, and in, like, bars in Baltimore, you have to serve food to keep your liquor license, unless you're a music venue. And then you don't. Which is, I don't know why the rules are like that, but they are. So that's how he got away with not serving food. We had this, like, tiny stage that had a support beam going right in the front middle of it. Like, where you would imagine the singer should be standing, there's a support beam going right there. It was such a piece of shit. And, like, he would make bands pay him to play there. And I'm like, you're not really in a position to do that, dude. And like a long time ago, it was like an underground, like, punk scene, like, bar that, like, underground punk rock bands would come to, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But eventually the scene went away, and, like, they stopped coming. But, like, you know where The Wire was filmed?
Yeah.
It was literally right there. Like, it's on that corner. Like, the projects that are in The Wire, where, like, they were selling, like, fucking heroin and shit in the projects or whatever,
Yeah.
it's literally across the street from that bar. And, like, the only reason I even know that is because there was a plaque on the side of the building that said, like, the Wire was proudly filmed here. I'm like, that's not something to be proud of. Like,
Looking like a fucking
yeah, it's
corner.
like the place in The Wire was a fucking shithole that you shouldn't be proud of. Like, what the fuck is happening? But whatever. It's like these burlesque people were like, yeah, we're gonna, and then Kip was like, we're gonna start a burlesque show. It's gonna be awesome. Like, it's not, man. It's like, yeah, there's gonna be naked chicks everywhere. I'm like, I don't think the kind of chicks that are trying to do a burlesque show here, because they've seen the bar, right? He's like, yeah. Like, I don't think the kind of ladies that are trying to do a burlesque show in this bar are the kind of ladies that you want to see do a burlesque show. It's like, no, it'll be awesome. I'm gonna clean out the upstairs, and that'll be their changing room. Like, upstairs where there's a strange man that shits in a bucket. That upstairs. It's like, yeah, okay. And he fucking, like, kind of cleared out one room, and it was full of just trash, and he just took all that trash and threw it in that guy's room. and then he just kind of, like, painted the walls, like, haphazardly and put up, like, Christmas lights, and that was their green room or whatever. I'm like, holy shit. And, like, of course, like, there's, like, 400-pound girls that, like, waddle their way in, and that's the burlesque show. I'm like, oh my god.
Yes.
And, like, of course, like, Kip's, like, into it because he's a fucking horn dog. Like, we had a table in the bar that was just cutouts of porno mags that he had taped to the table. So it's just a table of naked women from porno mags just taped onto the table.
Classic.
And, like, he thought it was hilarious. But we had, like, underage shows all the time. So there would be, like, 16-year-old kids. And, like, first of all, you shouldn't even be having this show because it's a bar. We make money from selling alcohol. Like, we're not going to make any money doing this. This is fucking retarded. Like, secondly, you've got the fucking porno table out here with 16-year-olds. Like, we're going to get arrested and we're going to be sex offenders. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with, like... It's like, and whenever there's an underage show, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. You can bartend it yourself. I'm not doing that shit.
Not doing that
Out of
shit.
your fucking mind.
Hard.
We had an ice machine, but it didn't work, so I had to walk down to the convenience store to go get bags of ice. I'm just like, what the fuck are we even doing? At some point, I was just like, dude, we're just not selling mixed drinks anymore. It's just beer only, out of the bottle. just that's it. That's all we're doing. I'm like, okay.
All you're prepared to do, it's all we're gonna do.
Well, the most money I ever made, right, was I made like a bet with him, and he tried to fuck me out of it too. But I was like, you need to sell Natty Boh in this bar. Like, Natty Boh in Maryland is kind of like how Lone Star is here, but it's a bigger deal. Like,
Wow.
their logo looks like the Pringles guy with an eye patch. But there are tons of people in Baltimore walking around with that shit tattooed on them. Like, it has a cult following, and it's just some shitty beer. Like, it's just shitty local light beer.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I'm like, and he wouldn't sell it because it's too cheap. He's like, no, it's cheap beer. That's all people will buy. I'm like, yeah, but you can charge whatever you want for it. I was like, well, but they're not gonna pay $4 for a Natty Boh. I'm like, yeah, they will. No, they won't. Like, I'm gonna go get 4 cases of Natty Boh, and we're gonna sell it for one night only. I keep all the profits. How about that? And then we'll see who's right. I was like, okay, fine, go ahead. So I went and got 4 cases of Natty Boh. That shit was sold out before midnight. At $4 for a can of shitty Natty Boh, like, garbage.
That's crazy.
And like, and you're sitting here trying to sell fucking Twisted Teas that are expiring. Like, I had to put them on sale and sell them for $2 or whatever just to sell them because they were going to expire. Like, that's not a thing that alcohol does in a bar. Like, what the fuck? And he had like this huge selection of bottles. Like, you could get Killian's Irish Red at that bar. I'm like, who the fuck is going to this like underground piece of shit like punk dive bar and getting a $6 Killian's Irish Red? Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, and you won't even, you don't even have Jack Daniels in here. I was like, watch, I'm gonna go get a bottle of Jack Daniels. I'm gonna sell the whole thing tonight. You ready?
Why would you not have a bottle of Jack Daniels at a fucking bar?
Because he's cheap. All he had was garbage liquor that were in like plastic bottles.
Jeez.
Like, that was like the whole bar. And then I like found this like distributor thing. I was like, look, if we order from them, you can get a whole case. But so like, and the case was 6 bottles. I was like, but it's priced to where it's like buy 5 get 1 free. He's like, well, why would I want to do that? I'm like, we have a storage room. It's alcohol. It's not going to go bad. And you're selling it at like a 10,000% markup. So why would you not do that? Like, what the fuck? It's just free money. What are you doing?
Is this guy still in business?
Yeah. The only reason is because he's in a part of town where, like, they're not going to chase him, so he doesn't pay any of his taxes or the comptroller or anybody, like, whatever. And they just, like, say, you know, whatever. Who gives a shit? It's like, that part of town is, like, so shitty that they just kind of gave up.
Oh,
And,
God.
like, whatever. Because it's in the fucking ghetto. Like, people get shot across the street every day. Like,
Yeah.
You know, they're like, I'm not going down there to collect taxes, like, in the place where people die. Fuck that. And he owns the building, so there's no mortgage or anything.
Oh, man.
So it's just like, so nobody comes after him, and it doesn't cost him anything to keep it open. So and he's only open on Friday and Saturday. Because the only 2 days the bar's open.
It sounds like he doesn't even like owning a bar, though.
No, he doesn't. He hates it. I'm like, why don't you just sell it? But I asked him too, why don't you just sell the building? And the answer was, like, it's not worth anything. Because, like, the building is in such bad shape and it's in such a bad area of town that, like, it doesn't even make sense to sell it. It's like, I would rather just abandon it.
Jesus Christ.
Which is, like, why half of downtown Baltimore is like that. They're all just abandoned buildings. Because, like, people just packed up and left. They didn't even sell it because it's just not... Like, the amount of cost that it takes to sell something is higher than the amount of money you would make from it. So that it's just like, why would I pay, you know, to get rid of this fucking, like, whatever? Like, I own it, but I'm not going to pay any taxes, and I'm not coming back here, and, like, whatever.
That's wild.
But if you go through that area of town, it's just all condemned buildings, and, like, drug-addled squatters just like sitting in them. It's bananas. But yeah, fuck that guy. He's fucked me out of so much money. I just like, and I kept letting him do it until like, I think it was like when I actually cleaned out the bar, and then we agreed that he would pay me $200 to do that. It took me like a week, dawn to dusk, to do it. Like, get rid of all that trash and everything, and the bar looked like halfway decent when I was done. And then he gave me $20. He's like, "Oh, here's for gas." I was like, I paid more than $20 in gas to like get here and go home every night. It's across town, and I drive. At that point, I had the Dodge. Like, I have a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi. Like, I pay more than $20 in gas to get here now. I was like, so I just did this for negative money. I was like, we agreed to $200. Like, I didn't agree to that. All right, go fuck yourself. I just like left and never came back.
What a dick.
He also had like several scams going out of there. Like, he had a fucking poker machines in there before gambling was legal in Maryland, and you could win, you know, quote unquote prizes. It's like you win tickets or whatever, but then you can go cash your tickets in at the bar. So it was like a real gray area legality thing.
Yeah.
And then he would like cash checks for like 1% or 2% or whatever it was. But there was a huge bakery like down the alley from where we were, and it's where all of McDonald's bread comes from for the East Coast. It's like all that bakery does. It's a gigantic factory, and they just sit there and pump out bread for McDonald's.
Okay.
But, you know, they had all the workers in there, so all the workers would come cash their checks, you know, at our bar. And then, of course, immediately get drunk and then fucking, like, spend all their money on the little slot machine thing we had. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You all need to get your shit together. And then go home to Section 8 housing across the street. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's a Baltimore life.
Yeah, well, and somebody found out that, like, we were cashing checks at the bar, and fucking Kip came in one morning to, like, open the bar, because when it was check cashing day, he came in by himself, because he did it on a Thursday, because he didn't want the bar to be open while he was doing that shit. So he had opened special on a Thursday just to do that. And so he came up to the fucking bar to open it to do that or whatever, and he had a bag with him. It was like a plastic bag, and he just had a donut and a newspaper in it.
So good to see
Fucking dude, like, jumped out of an Impala or whatever, fucking smashed him in the head with a baseball bat, took his bag, and ran away because they thought that was the cash bag to cash all the checks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But he puts the cash in the bar the night before, in, like, a safe in the back, and they didn't know that. And, like, he had to go to the hospital and shit, but, like... And so then the cops, like, put a permanent patrol car right outside the bar, and there's, like, security cameras up on the street lights or whatever all over that area now. I'm like, that was what fucking made you do it, was, like, a fucking 80-year-old man getting assaulted, not, like, all the continual murder and drug dealing that happens on this corner. Like, alright, man. Like, whatever.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Baltimore's a fucking shithole. Because, like, you gotta go far outside the city to get away from that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, once you get down to, like, Glen Burnie, Pasadena in the south, that's where, like, all the government employees live. Like, that's a good area. Or you can go, like, northwest to, like, Bel Air and, like, I can't remember the names of the other areas up there, but, like, that's a nice area. And then you can go on, like, the Eastern Shore. Like, that's where all the fucking, like, super rich people live. But if you're, like, in Baltimore, like, good luck. Just try not to get shot.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be disappointed.
So I just had to fucking laugh when Trump was making fun of that whatever that guy's name, the senator. It was like or congressman or something. Like, Baltimore's his district. He's like, dude, your district's a shithole. Like a fucking third world country. I'm like, he's not wrong. Like, he's wrong about a lot of shit, but he's not wrong about that. He's like, how dare you? I'm like, nah, man, I don't think you've been back to Baltimore in a while. Like, it is a shithole. It's a fucking, it's terrible.
That is accurate.
Oh, I guess I should join the Wheeler and Rawson club. Oh, fuck. There we go. Club pass. But yeah, that burlesque show. As far as I know, it's still happening, and my God.
Regularly still.
Yeah. That's like the only thing that bar did. Because like all the punk bands stopped coming. And so like that was it. It was just burlesque.
That's wild.
And like they would have like or we did open mic rap battles or whatever the fuck, like rap shows or whatever for a while because, you know, we were into projects.
Sure.
And that's just like supply and demand kind of thing.
Yeah. Never be disappointed.
But we had to stop doing that because people kept bringing knives and guns and shit. We're just like, dude,
Jesus,
I don't want to fucking deal with this. Come on, you can't bring your guns in here. And like, what are you gonna stop me? I'm like, well, I mean, you got a gun, so I guess not. But
no,
I would like rather you didn't bring your fucking gun in here, man. How the fuck do you get a Wheeler and Rawson pass? I mean, how the fuck do you buy it?
I stand behind everything I
you can just go to like the benefits page.
That's what I'm on. And it's like I'm clicking on it and it's not, there's no option to fucking buy it. What the fuck? Wheeler and Rawson, club rewards, blah blah blah. Whatever, yeah. Select. Then I can go club and outlaw pass info, and then it just tells me that it exists.
I only stock
okay.
the best in my shop. Buy from me,
but there's no option to buy it. It's just that and back. You have to go in your catalog, maybe? I don't understand what's happening.
That's all right. Whatever you feel.
Oh yeah, here we go. I can buy it out of the catalog.
That's
so convoluted and fucking
first
dumb.
page.
Too many great options to choose from. I get that a lot.
And I gotta confirm that I want to buy it twice. Alright. Fucking whatever.
I thought I had a fucking coupon for a free outfit.
Dude, I got so many of these goddamn coupons, I don't even know what they're for. 2000 XP. Alright, I'll claim that, I guess.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can
horses
purchase with confidence.
That I don't have stable room for. Change of appearance. Honor change. 3 honor changes. Weapon pamphlets. Ability card. Do that.
Yeah, I got a couple for ability card upgrade.
Free repeater. I already own all the repeaters. Free weapon component.
I only stock the best in my shop.
Fucking
Buy
whatever.
from me, and you'll never.
What's the goal of this game? I forget what I'm supposed to be doing.
Come now, don't ask yourself that. You make the calls here.
Challenge, daily challenge. Finish showdown and takeover series. Horses fed. I can do that. Eat some hay. Hey, get you some hay, girl. We gotta get to a burlesque show. Actually, I think my horse is a man. That gender's a construct, you know? You never know, you know?
I tell you, I saw him not too long ago.
Here's Shane?
Yeah.
How's he not dead?
I know. Every time I think for sure, like, well, he's must be done. Nope.
That's how you know existing in this country is way too fucking easy. He's like this fucking guy that like can't even really read. has no idea what's happening around him, just carrying around blocks of cheese and shit.
People say us
Drinking
tailors all
twisted
sound the
teas in
same.
random
I
stores.
find that rather offensive.
Hey, this is cool, right? It's like, damn, at least when I did it, I had the common courtesy to put it in a water bottle.
Yeah, fucking hide that shit a little bit.
A little. I mean, we weren't that discreet about it, but a little.
Fucking lunatic.
If you
Okay.
have any questions, you just let me know.
Dude, I saw a fucking a Conan thing clip, whatever, that he had Tig Notaro on, and then there was some other comedian that was like, "Have you ever heard the Goldilocks story?" Like, because Conan was saying something like, "Oh, tell me a story." He's like, "Oh, have you ever heard Goldilocks?" He's like, "That's not really what I meant." They just started telling the Goldilocks story. Oh, god damn it!
I stand behind everything.
And
we sell in
Tig
this
was
place,
acting like,
so
you know,
you
she had
can
never heard
purchase
this story
with
before,
confidence.
and she was just like questioning the whole thing or whatever. And at some point, she's just like randomly munching on like a block of cheese, like not a big block, but like a little like slice of cheese.
Yeah.
Conan's just like, "Where the fuck did you get the cheese from?" I'm like, "Oh god damn it, it's fucking Shane." She's doing the Shane bit.
That's good.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me.
Apparently,
and
she's
you'll never be
writing a
disappointed.
movie right now, and like a bunch of big name stars like signed onto it, and there's no script. She just gave like an elevator pitch, and the pitch was like, "Oh, like Jennifer Aniston is going to be the president, and then I'm her wife. I'm the first lady." And Jennifer Aniston's like,
I
"Okay,
stand behind
done."
everything I sell in this place, so you
Like, where
can
do I sign?
purchase with confidence.
It's like, "Oh, it's not, it doesn't. I don't have a script." It's like, "Okay, whatever." Like, all right. So they already like got paid for this thing that doesn't even exist. It's like we're still writing it. Like I haven't written it yet. It was just throwing ideas, just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, you know. And then Will Ferrell like got mad that he wasn't like invited to do it. So now Will Ferrell's in it. They're like, I guess we're gonna write him in because he wanted to do it. So
I guess.
I guess he's in it now.
It happens.
Man, she named some other like big star that was like gonna be in it. I can't remember who it was. I was like, "Jeez, what the fuck?" I was like, I don't think that's like how that works. I don't think that's a thing.
Take your time, but I promise you, you won't regret it.
But I guess sometimes it is a thing.
That's how it works.
I guess if you're in the right spot at the right time and know the right people and like whatever, and
Nepotism's a thing.
but who knows? Like, you know, once she actually gets it written, you know, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is fucking dumb. I don't want to do this."
Oh my man, if I had $1 for
After
every
she's
time
done doing all the
somebody
work
said
or
to
whatever.
me, "Have
Yeah,
my
I
name
mean,
somewhere
I'm
else."
sure she's not gonna write something so terrible that fucking. I mean, Will Ferrell will do it and elevate it. He'll probably just like fucking run with it. Mhm.
Yeah, no, I mean, he'll probably edit it heavily.
Jennifer Aniston getting to play the president? Yeah, she's in.
I mean, I guess depending on
We
like
have
who buys it,
styles
like who
for
fucking
all
produces the
persuasions,
thing.
But I'm sure you'll look good in anything
Yeah,
you choose.
I don't know. If you're buying a Tig Notaro, you know, jam, you're probably gonna be into it.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, but
can
if, like,
only take
you know,
gold for that, I'm afraid.
One of those things in that like I don't even know. One of the like
color speaks to you?
Roku,
Oh, like I get you. The
That's all right.
like something
the
like, that
service
ends up being
provider
the thing
thing.
that buys it. Yeah, then it or like
That will
you know the
require
Wii channel or whatever. Then you know
Do you have
people like
some?
Jennifer Aniston and Will Ferrell might be like, I'm gonna pass on this.
Yeah, that's.
Like I got
that's
better
fair.
shit to do. But then if you sell it to Netflix, then yeah, okay. Schulte just finally got his Netflix special. Andrew Schultz.
Oh yeah.
That dude has been releasing just like free specials on YouTube for years, and they've been pretty great. And recently he's been doing like kind of a sort of like news show where because he's a fast talking guy, and he's just making fun of just everybody. Like it's not clean comedy, so it's like it's not Last Week Tonight, but it's in that same space. But it's Andrew Schultz.
Okay.
I don't know, hard to explain, but he was just doing that just because quarantine and he was fucking bored because he couldn't go to the comedy clubs. So he's just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna do this, and then Netflix just bought it. Like he was putting them on YouTube, and then they disappeared, and I was like, oh, what happened to this thing that he was doing? I thought it was pretty good. It just disappeared for a while, and then I just saw that it's on Netflix now.
Oh.
Let me know what I can
like, oh, I guess they saw it on YouTube, saw how many views it was getting, and said, we'll buy that shit. Then bought it, and it's like a 6-part like mini series kind of thing now.
Okay. Got it.
His crowd work is so good too. Like just like his if you look up just Andrew Schultz's crowd work material on YouTube, because he just knows so much random shit about random cultures.
The best in my shop.
He finds like some random person from like this particular region in Pakistan, and then starts making jokes about that region that are specific to like that region.
Now
and then the person's just like, I don't even know how the fuck you know all this shit. God damn it, I did all the easy daily challenges. Now I gotta do hard shit.
Are you looking for something to go
Now I
with
gotta
what
work.
you just bought?
Oh, Showdown and Takeover series? Okay, how do I do that? Quick join? Oh, Takeover series, there we go. Currently matchmaking. You don't actually have to do anything in the Showdown. I mean, you just like, gotta be there. It's a participation trophy.
Is that what it is on a general?
Yeah, it says finish Showdown and Takeover series.
Yeah, just play the whole thing.
Yeah, I assume you just have to show up.
Yeah, you don't have to win or anything.
I'm wondering if any of these etched foils that I bought are actually going to go up. I kind of don't want to sell them though. I like them.
They are nice. I do like the etched foils.
I got the one with the guy with the rock.
The guy with the rock.
Yeah, like he makes rocks. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock with equipped creature has 1 tap, sacrifice rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target and equip 1.
I never even saw that card. That's
Togo Goblin Weaponsmith.
he makes
2 in a red for a 2/2. Yeah, and he just makes rock equipments every time a land enters, and you throw rocks at shit. Like, that's fucking awesome. I definitely want that.
That's funny.
And I got the Blim, the Rakdos dude, that like the imp. I think he's an imp.
Oh yeah. That one I saw.
I can't remember what he. Jesus, it's getting cold outside.
Is it?
Yeah. But I'm also always cold, so I don't know, it's relative. What does this dude do? Flying 4/3 imp. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equals to the number of permanents they control but don't own.
Oh yeah. I do remember seeing that.
I can't imagine that card is any good at all, but it looks cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
Escort the explosives to the hideout. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Where are the explosives?
What kind of mission are you doing?
I don't know. Takeover series? Just says escort the explosives to the hideout. But I'm pretty confused as to how to
Oh,
actually
you
do
gonna
that.
shoot at me? Fuck you, buddy. Shoot me. Kiss my ass.
Oh, I gotta take this shit back to my base? I guess? This is very confusing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, wouldn't I want to take the explosives to the enemy's base to blow up their base? Like, I don't know why that's not the objective. Let's bring this here. Well, that's not doing anything either. What the fuck?
Maybe I don't know
Yes.
what Takeover series actually is.
I mean, I certainly don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck? Why don't I get a throwing knives?
You must have been traveling
I
for
gotta
a while.
find weapons. Okay.
Let me know if I can help you choosing something.
This is... I don't understand what's happening. Escort the explosives to the hideout.
The Lancaster
I took the
was
I went and gathered the explosives,
It has a wonderful smooth
brought them to the
action.
enemy's hideout, and then I brought them to my own hideout.
This is
And
a
somehow
repeater
that
will show
was
you
not
whether you are
neither one of those
as
options or
good
what
as
you're
you
supposed to
think
do.
you are.
I don't understand.
That's popular around here.
Match over. Okay. Did we do it? Oh, we won. How did we win? I don't know what the fuck's happening. 2 kills,
Success.
0 deliveries. I fucking picked up explosives, took them to my base, took them to the enemy's base, took them back to my base. It didn't do anything. Whatever, I guess we win.
Okay.
It all worked out.
How do you know if you get credit for the like daily challenge? Because I don't know if I think I came in the middle. Vote dislike.
Oh, it'll tell you that I mean, it'll give you like the gold and shit. So
I didn't see it give me any gold. But maybe since I came in the middle of it, that's why I don't know. Whatever. No, you gotta go with the polka dot.
oh, I did. I was like, what the fuck is this ugly shit? All right.
That is absolutely horrible.
Well, it's a gun I'll never use, so whatever.
Is that the free Christmas? Why is that Christmas?
No, that's not Christmas. That's part of this Wheeler and Rawson
Oh,
club.
Krim's
Very
playing
good
World
job,
of
Sui.
Warcraft.
Say I sent you.
Ugh. That's just fucking hideous. I can't do that. I can't do the fucking green and white. That's just ugly as shit.
Very good chop suey on the street. Say I sent you.
I sincerely do not understand the appeal of World of Warcraft.
I think I understand the appeal, but I do not find it appealing myself.
It's so fucking boring.
Yeah.
But like people ruin their lives for the game.
Yeah.
I hope this
It's like
don't bring
it's
more
gotta
people to
be like
Chinatown,
I don't get it.
But I am still waiting.
Yeah, not for me. I tried it, didn't care for it.
Go collect 5 plants. Like why? I don't want to do this. Is boring. I don't want to do that. You gotta level up your leather making. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, crafting in those things just fucking agonizing.
Like I like crafting in games, just I don't want that to be the main thing. Like I don't want to have to work for hours to like level up my craft. Like it's whatever. Like if it's like a side thing, then okay.
Find a better selection of firearms.
Especially you don't want to have to go collect random shit. Oh, you gotta take croc. Oh, he didn't take it. Crack.
Take crack. What?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Krak. I'm watching Caleb do Vintage Cube, and they put Crack the Thumbless, or Kark the Thumbless, or however you fuck you say it, in the cube, and that card is bananas. It's like a 2-mana 2/2, like 1 in a red. And it's whenever you cast an instant sorcery, you flip a coin, and if you win the flip, you copy that spell. If you lose the flip, you return the spell to your hand.
Huh.
So like I had an Ancestral Visions in my deck, or Ancestral Recall rather in my deck.
Oh goodness.
And so like there was one point where like I lost a flip, but I was like, okay, do it again. I did it again, and then I won. I'm like, okay, so 2 mana, draw 6. That's still pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
And in a different game, I just did it and won the flip, and it was like just a 1 mana draw 6. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty great.
I mean, you could play that with Time Walk and just all sorts of broken ass shit.
Just any insert sorcery. Like I did it with Fire Ice, and that felt broken. Or like you can do it with like Lightning Bolt. Like that's also fine.
Yeah.
God damn it! Where's this fucking bitch? Stop hiding in the bushes.
Be sure you take a gun.
I don't. Where are all the enemies? I don't know what's happening. Give me your saddlebags. Oh shit. Oh, okay. There they are. I did it with an Embereth Shield Breaker. That was pretty cool.
That's the adventure card, right?
Yeah, it's like just 1 mana destroy an artifact.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 1 mana destroy 2 artifacts. Sounds pretty good.
Win.
Like, especially when you're doing it with like efficient spells or whatever, it doesn't matter if you lose the flip. It's also fine to just lose the flip and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it does suck that you don't get like if the spell gets returned to your hand, you don't get to cast it. Like, it doesn't. It just does nothing.
Well, I mean, you could cast it again, though, right?
Right. It's like if it's a 1 or 2 mana thing, then like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, super easy.
I did get to do it on a time warp, which is like 5 mana, but take an extra turn. Like, oh, I won the flip. Take 2 turns. Okay.
Success.
I still ended up losing because I drew 3 lands in a row.
Oh, weak.
Like, okay, well, I mean, but what are the odds of that, right?
Man, they said Saint Denis was all Christmased up, but I don't see like any kind of lights or anything.
Seagate Stormcaller is also an insane card. I need to get one of those for the cube.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one.
It's like shitty Snapcaster Mage, but it's still really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Especially since like it usually wheels. Like people just don't respect that card at all.
Nice second turn card.
Well, you don't want to play it on turn 2.
But I mean, like saying it's a second time around the table card.
Oh yeah, wheel.
Yeah. Potentially even third if no one sees any value in it.
Yeah, just Seagate Stormcaller, Time Walk, or Ancestral Rule, or even just like Ponder. Any of that shit is just like, oh, I'm doing it. I feel like I'm breaking the game.
Hell of a horse. Only friend you need out there. Come on, why you doing this?
Well, I gotta say, Saint Denis is a little disappointing. Not at all.
Hello there.
Besides just snow. I thought I saw, like, pictures of Christmas decorations. Shit.
Steal the enemy's loot. Where the fuck is their loot? God damn it. Golas go and getting Caracas, it feels pretty broken too. You just keep bouncing Golas back to your hand.
Gross.
You get 3/5 blocker, and then if they don't do anything, you get to do it again.
Yuck.
Oh, Caracas Uro is pretty good too.
Yuck.
Oh, he's not gonna take the Uro.
Are you playing now or are you watching?
No, I'm watching Caleb draft.
Oh.
Match over. Did we win? I don't even know how to play this game. I had 0 deliveries. Well, it would help if I knew how to deliver whatever the fuck it is that we're delivering.
That would be step 1.
Dislike. Oh, I voted like. Alright, whatever.
Great, now we're gonna get more of this mode.
Not my fucking problem! I'm out! No, I'm saying. Shout out to all my people doing their stuff and things.
We have a batch ready to go.
Oh. Christmas lights in my bar. Looks
Well,
like
he's drafting like really shitty Jeskai Splash Black
Seems you've been putting us to
artifact deck.
shame. I ain't ready to live as good as you yet.
Why?
Thank you. Time for a show.
Why is Flame Tongue Kavu even in the cube? Alright, I'm gonna assume that I completed it. I didn't see any gold, but I'm over it.
Hey boys, just like always.
Done.
Did I complete it? Oh, I completed it. Okay, great. Flaky fish. How do you get a flaky fish?
There's a bunch of fish you can break apart, and they become flaky fish.
That sounds like work. Eagle eye used to track a bounty target. No, it wasn't that. Living bounty targets in a photograph? What?
Yeah, that one's kind of a pain in the ass, but if it's more than one.
Crips special camp stew recipes completed. Alright. Where's my camp? Why the fuck am I in New Austin? I go to Old Austin. Alright, there's a fast travel post. I'll pay the $2 or whatever. At Fort Mercer? Fuck. Why does this spot on the map even exist? This deck looks really bad, but it's got an Ancestral Recall, so you never know, you know?
It'll get there.
Hello, Magic Post. Take me to my camp. We're dipping into 5 colors for Ren and 6.
Oh boy.
That can't be right.
Maybe just hate drafting it.
Well, I mean, there's no such thing as hate drafting. You don't play against people you draft against.
Oh, huh.
Oh no, he took the Steam Vents. He just didn't select whatever I guess he was distracted or whatever. Fish of the sea stew. Eat a succulent fish meat, canned salmon. Or it can make superior quality stew. Does that count?
Nope.
What's this bullshit? Wait, what did I need? Canned salmon and succulent fish meat. How the fuck do you make succulent fish meat?
If you have sockeye salmon, you can break that apart.
I don't know sockeye salmon. I don't think. Guess I gotta go ice fishing for some salmon. I guess I must have changed my controls, because when I press X it ducks, but when I click in R3, L3 it runs. There's a sockeye salmon at Valentine. Or strawberry. Strawberry. Playing Smuggler's Copter in the deck with no creatures. It's a good plan. Where the fuck was it that I got sockeye salmon? Oh, it was Valentine.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
fuck.
little river over by that fort.
Cinematic mode, engage. I wonder how much it is to buy a digital copy of Die Hard. I need to watch Die Hard.
Probably not much.
Where do you even get these from? Amazon, I guess?
Yeah, you can do that, or PlayStation itself, or
I'll watch it on my phone. If I can pass out.
yeah. Well,
One of my favorites.
Rent for $4. I don't even get to own it. I gotta pay $4 fucking dollars.
you should be able to like buy it for a couple dollars
Oh,
more.
included with HBO. I have HBO.
Oh, there you go.
Who's watching me? You fucking asshole. Why are you even asking?
By the way,
How do I hate HBO's website.
Huh.
Where's the fucking search? Oh, here it is. Die Hard. Hell yeah. Wait, no, I don't want to watch it right now. I want to add it to my list. God damn it. Add. They don't even have Lethal Weapon 5 on here.
That's okay. I
It's the
didn't
best
know
Lethal Weapon.
I didn't know they made Lethal Weapon 5.
That's Charlie and Max version.
Oh! Yeah, that one's good. That's where the series got back to its roots.
Right? Getting too old for this shit.
That's fucking funny.
I love that they also like kind of just changed roles because they started arguing about who should be who.
Yeah, halfway through. I really like that Dennis can actually do both characters pretty well.
Oh, fucking! I saw Tig on YouTube has like a little short series thing from Funny or Die, where apparently she just doesn't know anything. It's like she doesn't watch movies or TV, so she just doesn't know who celebrities are.
Huh.
And so she has these random celebrities on, and they play like a game show style thing and it's her trying to guess who the fuck they are.
Oh, that's funny.
And one of the episodes is Glenn Howerton. And she just has no fucking idea. But, like, in fairness to her, though, like, she had the chick that played Penny on The Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Glenn Howerton, and those are the only two that I knew.
Oh. Huh.
And there's, like, 15 episodes of... And, like, there was this one girl... Jules Bowman, or something like that, is on some TV show. She's got like she read off her credits. She got a bunch of Emmys and like super famous and like whatever. I'm like, I have no fucking idea who this person is.
Yeah, the name doesn't sound familiar.
Jules Bowen? Jules. I just remember the clue that she gave her was a fucking like rhinestone covered bow.
Nope.
History. Just watched this. Apparently I watch way too much YouTube shit. Oh, this is all like music that I had on autoplay. Okay. Did I go past it? Oh, North Korean kids playing Meshuggah. That's awesome. I went past it.
While an old man dances.
Julie Bowen.
Let's see. Oh,
I
my
don't know who
phone
that is.
died.
Oh, James Vanderbeek. I know him.
Yeah.
He was one of the guests.
I don't want your life.
One of the clues he gave her was a picture of a creek. She's like, river? Like, no, not river.
Not quite. That's funny. I mean, he's barely a celebrity now. I don't know why she would know who the fuck he is in 2020.
Well, she's not exactly young.
Yeah, did she go like, oh yeah, Dawson's Creek? That's a thing I fucking remember?
No, but again, like, she doesn't watch TV, so she doesn't know these... Like, she didn't know what the Big Bang Theory was.
That's, well...
Oh, Modern Family. That's what Julie Bowen is from. She didn't know what the fuck that was either. I had never heard of it.
That's the show with Ed O'Neill on it.
I don't know who that is.
Al Bundy.
Oh, okay. Now, it's funny, one of the clues that Glenn Howerton gave her was, one of your friends is on my show. Like, who? And it was Caitlin Olsen. Like, Caitlin Olsen and Tig Notaro are friends in real life.
That's fucking funny.
And she had no fucking clue who Glenn Howerton was.
She's never watched her friend's show. That's...
No.
That's so good.
And apparently this whole idea kicked off because she ran into Anne Hathaway in, like, a hotel lobby or some shit. Had no fucking clue who she was.
It's good. Well, I did my easy Red Dead stuff, so I think I'm gonna throw on a Christmas movie and have a drink.
Why the fuck aren't the salmon biting, you pieces of shit?
Because they all swam south for the winter.
I thought salmon were cold water fish.
I think that they are. I don't fucking know.
Oh, these aren't even salmon. God damn it. Where the fuck are the salmon? I thought they were right here. Maybe up here? Yeah, I got a gas station wine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. I'm like halfway through the bottle. I mean, it's like a random $15 bottle of wine. I'm like, this is the same kind of shit you would get at HEB.
Pretty much. I think most wines are generally decent. As long as you like the taste of wine, you know?
I don't like the white ones, but I like the red ones okay.
Yeah, I'm more a red wine guy, too. I'll drink either one. I don't give a shit. They're both...
The white ones are just too fucking sugary.
Really? I always thought like the red ones were sweeter.
No, not to me.
I guess I just tend to get more dry white wines. Shit,
the
now
fuck
I
are
want
the
wine.
salmon? Yeah, the whole fucking reason too was because one of my friends from Jersey, she works at a hospital, and I guess like the doctors bought them all like a bottle of wine or whatever for like each person or whatever. So they all took home a bottle of wine, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be your wine buddy. I'll go get a bottle of wine, and whatever. It's fine, cool." She already passed out.
God damn it.
Of course, she'll send me like pictures of like one of those like things of Fireball, like that's like one shot.
Oh yeah, the little baby bottle things.
Yeah, she'll drink like half of that and be fucking done. What? Like, how is this possible?
Some people just don't have a tolerance.
I guess, but like, it's not like she never drinks. She, she's not new to it. She's 54.
That's wild. She's just a real cheap drunk.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know how you not built up any tolerance at all, drinking like a little bit every night for this long. Like, it's not like you're not 20. Like, I kind of get it when you're 20. It's like, oh, this is your first beer. Like, okay.
Yeah, for a little while you're gonna have zero tolerance, but a couple decades in, you should have it figured out.
You'd think, but no. Or she'll drink. She only drinks like sweet bullshit, so she'll drink like one Smirnoff Ice and just be toast. It's like, this is fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Like, I imagine Amber's tolerance is at least a little higher than that by now.
She's pretty tough now. She can have some drinks. We discovered, like, I thought tequila was gonna put her on her ass, but she like has a fondness for tequila, and she's like keeping up with me and another, solid drinker. And not till the end of the night does she go like, okay, I'm gonna sit this one out. But like that's like
only 'cause my tummy was hurting.
that's like multiple drinks into the day. I was making fancy tequila drinks this last Sunday, so it was kind of fun.
That's too much effort. You just fucking drink it out of the bottle.
Well, we start off with tequila shots, but I had a couple recipes I wanted to try out. One was called a Bum's Rush, and the other was called the Yellow Boxer. So gave them a spin, and I liked them both.
Nah, you just gotta butt chug that shit.
Get a butt chug tequila.
Dude, did I tell you about the jet ski?
What? No.
This is like the new fucking like, because we had forgotten about it, but it's like the new inside joke with me and my army buddies.
Okay.
So like, we're about to deploy, right? It's like, okay, we're going to Iraq next weekend.
Okay.
And like, we're all packed up. The containers are gone. You know, we're ready to go. So there's nothing to do. So the commander's like, just take the fucking week off. You know, go get drunk and shit in your rooms or whatever. No passes though. So like to go outside of 50 miles away from the base, you have to get a pass, and it has to be like signed by the commander and everything. So he's like, I'm not doing that. Like, you can't go anywhere, because like I just don't want to deal with bullshit. But like, just go to your rooms, play video games, get drunk. Who gives a shit? It's like, okay. Well, we had one kid that was like, fuck that, I'm going home. This kid lives in South Carolina. The base is in, like, upstate New York. So it's, like, not exactly close.
No.
But he's like, nah, I'm going to go home and, like, chill with my family. I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm out. And I'll be back, whatever. Like, okay, who gives a shit, whatever. He goes. So then we had to pick him up from the hospital later and hear his jet ski story. And so what happened, what had happened was, so he goes on this jet ski and he falls off, but it like malfunctioned, or like something got stuck or some shit. So the jet ski kept going, like after he fell off, but he's got a tether like on his wrist to the jet ski or whatever, and I guess like something got, like the tether got stuck or whatever, or something to where it was still throttling like full fucking speed. He fell off. And how he fell off, he went back, and you know how it like shoots up water out of the back?
Oh yeah. Oh.
From the fucking jet engine? That went straight up his asshole.
Oh my god.
And it ruptured his colon.
Oh.
And so now he's got a colostomy bag forever, and he did not deploy with us. He got kicked out of the army.
Oh.
Because this is like, you're not deployable anymore. Now you have medical issues. And the commander was just like, this is the exact bullshit that I was trying to avoid by not giving you fucking people passes. You fucking assholes. And all my friends are like, imagine the intense orgasm that this dude had when water moving at 35 miles an hour just fucking slams into his G-spot right up on his prostate through his fucking asshole right before liquefying his insides.
Oh god. The agony and the ecstasy.
Yeah, just like, oh god, I can't stop coming, it hurts so bad.
Oh my god.
So now every time I see a jet ski like in one of my customers' like yards, I just start fucking laughing.
Yeah, watch out for that shit.
Yeah, and customers are always like, what's so funny? Like, you don't even want to know.
This is not a story you want to hear.
Anal play, you know what I mean?
keep your asshole from that jet ski.
You're like, hey, don't use a tether on these fucking things. Because sometimes that very powerful stream of water shoots right up your asshole. And at the ripe young age of 17, you get a colostomy bag for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not worth avoiding the deploying.
Because you no longer have a butthole.
Jesus.
Oh, we had a dude that, like, got stop-loss, and he just didn't want to deploy. He's like, I'm fucking... Like, he'd already done, like, 2 deployments. He's like, I'm just done. It's like, I just want to go home. Like, I'm done. So he went and threw 500 pounds up on the squat rack and just lifted it up and bam, blew out his fucking... Destroyed his knees. He's like, my knees are fucked up. Medic! Medic comes over, he's like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, man, I just want to go home. I'm like, alright, well, I mean, you're definitely going home, so... Okay.
God damn.
I mean, he's got to wear a knee brace, but at least he didn't have to spend another 15 months in Iraq. Like, he'd already done it twice.
Yeah, at that point, you can kind of decide whether or not that's worth it to you.
Yeah, he's like 20 years old. He's already spent 30 months in Iraq, and he's just like, I'm kind of just done, dude. Like, yeah. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Because that was when they were still doing stop-loss, which was fucking total bullshit.
Yeah.
'Cause we had a dude. What was his name? Echo Hawk. That was his name. I remember because it's like that's. I don't even. What's your ancestry? That's like the most badass name.
Like that's his real name?
Yeah, his real last name was Echo Hawk.
That's sweet.
Like that's all right, cool. But he was supposed to fucking get out of the army or like go to a different unit or something or whatever. Like in like 2 days. He had like 2 days left or something like that. Like, nope, you're stop loss. He's like, what? Like, yeah, you're going on this deployment with us. Like, what the fuck? Like, I only had 2 days left. Why am I just, like, we can't just, what the fuck? And they're like, no, you're going, pack your shit. Okay.
That.
So he had 2 days left in the army, and then he got fucking hit up for another 15-month deployment. I was like, well, this is bullshit.
Jesus.
We had tons of guys like that. Like, they stopped doing stop loss, I think, like, after our deployment. I think that was, like, 2009 they stopped doing it. But, yeah, in that era, yeah, a lot of dudes got fucked over. Yeah. And there were all sorts of dudes, like... We had a guy that went AWOL. He said, fuck it, I'm just leaving. He re-enlisted... and got his re-enlistment bonus of $20,000 and then just left.
Oh, holy shit.
And they never found it. Like, he never got in any trouble or anything.
He just disappeared, or they just didn't bother with it?
No, he just went home, and they just didn't bother.
That's wild.
And he just kept the 20 grand. And, like, he owns a business. Like, he owns a tattoo parlor. He's a tattoo artist. And, like, he owns a business and pays taxes and, like, whatever, and they've never... It's like, you know where he is. He's not hiding. Like, he has a business. It's like...
I guess if they just keeps his nose clean, they'll not bother with it.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be one of those things that, like, if he ever gets arrested, they'll tack it on.
Yeah.
And he'll just get an extra charge or whatever, but if he never gets arrested, then they just, like, well, they're just like, whatever, whatever. Who cares? I guess. I mean, that's the only thing I think of.
Fair enough.
Like, 'cause he's not hiding.
Nuts. Alright, man. I'm gonna log off and watch me a movie.
Alright, I'm gonna try to catch me a salmon, and then I'm probably gonna watch Die Hard.
Hell yeah. It's actually Merry Christmas. It's past midnight, so there you go.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, we celebrate Kwanzaa in this household.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect your heritage.
Yeah, how dare you? I find you very offensive.
That's fair. Most do.
Oh, dude. Wishing old white guys a happy Kwanzaa is awesome. Because they always, like, they're like, I don't think I heard you right. But I'm just gonna go with it. Like, they never say anything.
I'm sure there's an uncomfortable nod. Like,
oh yeah. Usually they just kind of like look at you and they're like, wait, what?
Confused, wrinkling of nose.
I don't understand what's happening right now. I mean, I said Merry Christmas to him.